Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you my new Power Soak, my Dr. Z brake light. I'm going to put it in the back of my Deluxe, and here we go. Hello everyone. Yeah, don't mind the wires behind me. I am going crazy. Don't look over here. But anyway, I've got this and I'm going to put it in the back of my Deluxe and we're going to see how it works because I may be losing my mind, but I do not want to be losing my hearing. All right, there's the Deluxe. Now I just got to flip her around and go into her backside. So there she is without her back panel on. I was looking and we got the reverb wire here, and basically the brake light here will fit perfectly in between the little, there's like two little, I don't know if you can see them on the camera, everything's painted black, but I mean it was just barely fits in between them. But we've got the wire for the reverb right here, if you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unscrew this and I'm going to stick it on this, if you can see this little outer thing here, so it's out of the way. So I got the reverb cable off, so I'm going to mount this to the face. Now the only problem we have there is the screw here is a 5/8 screw, and the face, the baffle, is 1/2 inch. So I've got some washers here, if you can see. I'm going to slip them in between these two plastic sandwiches that wraps around the cable, so it won't go all the way through the baffle and all will be well. So don't worry, I'm a Milwaukee man, I'm prepared. All right, that looks pretty good if you ask me. So let me just mount her and we're good to go. Oh no, I'm gonna need an extension. Be right back. The glory of a long shaft. See, do we want to mount it right there? I think that's a good spot right there. Oops. I need something back here. Hold it. All right, we're mounted there. So now I just need to stick this in here in between the two. I mean, that fits so perfect. It feels like it was meant to be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to have to get my angle drill, and then once I this is like fits so perfectly. I was worried about having to make a line to make sure it went in straight, but Dr. Z was thinking ahead, I think. So I think I'll put it a little low and just enough for the speaker cable to reach, which I guess I could always take this little kink off and set the height to where everything works kind of well, and take the sticky tape off and stick her on. It'd be a beautiful thing. All right, so basically I got the tape off and I'm going to set the bottom even to the bottom of this, and it looks like it should be pretty dang close to where it needs to be. Everything is connected, so I just got to slip this in and we'll be looking good. So like right there, let me get the sticky tape to grip right there. Now I just got to add the screws. I think the thing that I'm worried about is this tab up here only has the sticky tape holding it, and like if you can maybe see, like right here there's just this little tab sticking out with the sticky tape. I'm kind of worried if that's maybe not enough. So worst case scenario, if it comes loose in the future or whatever, I'm just going to drill a hole into it and add a little screw, and because there's going to be 2 screws back there. But anyway, here, let me go get my angle drill and we'll put the 2 screws in the back. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little angle drill here and I'm going to install them, but I don't think I can do it with the camera in the way, so you're just going to have to trust me on this one. So be right back when basically I'll be done. I'll just have to put the back panel back on. Maybe I'll get a shot of what it looks like with the back panel on. Okay, that's what it looks like with the back. I tucked the cables in. So let me turn the flashlight on. It's right there. So I just have to bend over on my amp and I can flip that, and hopefully my amp doesn't explode. So let me flip her back over and let's see what she sounds like. So there you go. As you could hear, there wasn't much of a volume difference through the video, but you could hear it in the room. The good thing is the tone didn't change. It goes down 11 decibels, which is perfect for me because that means normally I have it at 2 and I can actually turn it up to 4.5, which is my favorite setting, because when I was using it to jam with Halcyon, I wanted to have it at 4.5 because that's the dirty clean section of the amp. And yeah, I couldn't get it that loud, and now I can get it that loud here in my house, so it's great. So yeah, I'm happy. You're not going to be able to crank the amp to 10 with this thing, but you can just shave some volume off, get some dirty clean. Heck, I could take this to practice and I could just put it on one of the middle settings just to shave a hair volume off, and I can get it to where I want it to. I can get it where I want it to here, and live, when they tell you to turn down to impossible levels, I'm sure I could maybe get it to, that's the problem. They want you to go through the mics and it's just like, turn your amp lower, and it's just like, it can't go lower. So I don't know if it would help there, but it might. It'd be better than nothing. But I'm totally happy with this thing. I think this kind of completes my amp and makes it the perfect amp in the whole world, for me at least. And I'm going to keep it on the highest setting and just keep it on that dirty clean, because tubes sound best when they're cooking. So next up, I just got to get some new tubes, because those are the OG tubes from when I bought it quite a few years ago. So I love the amp, love it to death. So with that, that's my Fender, and then I've got the Quilter for my Marshall and my Vox, and that's the Trinity. I have to have a Trinity to everything. It's the pedals, the Tube Screamer, the Rat, the Big Muff, and the Les Paul, the Strat, the Telly. And I've got 3 Trinities, which is a Trinity, and that's good enough for me. So I guess I'll see you guys next week, and have a good one.